Good morning students, welcome back to our today's video session of chapter number 2 is matter around us pure. So before proceeding into today's video session, let us recall once in short what we have learned in our previous video session. तो इससे पहले मैंने आपको बताया था कि how we can define a pure and impure substance. A pure substance can be defined as a substance which is made up of single type or same type of particles. So if a substance is made up of single or same type of particles, then it is known as a pure substance. Example we have learned, that is about H2O, water, carbon dioxide, common salt. These are the different examples of pure substances. Then impure substances or mixtures. So impure substances are actually the mixtures because they are made up of different types of particles. As they are made up of different types of particles, we people are calling them as mixtures or impure substances. Okay. Then we have learned that mixtures can be of two types. Either they can be homogeneous or either it can be heterogeneous. Homogeneous mixtures are those mixtures where the constituent particles are uniformly distributed and there is no separation boundary between them. Then such type of substances or the mixtures can be defined as homogeneous mixtures. Then what about heterogeneous mixtures? Heterogeneous mixtures are those mixtures where the constituent particles are not uniformly distributed. At the same moment, there is a separation boundary, okay, no, between both of them. That's why they are known as heterogeneous mixtures. Now, when we move with the mixtures are basically, okay, now when we are preparing the mixtures, they can be of three types. That means one is solution, another one is suspension, and third one is colloid. So my heterogeneous mixtures or homogeneous mixtures, okay, now I can be divide them into three, that is solution, suspension and colloid. So now first of all let us learn about the solution. What is this actually the solution is? Now when I'm talking about solution, solution is one type of mixture. It is one type of a mixture, and here to prepare a solution we people require two things. One is solute, another one is solvent. I have to take two things, solute and a solvent. What is this actually solute? Basically solute is the one substance which is taken in small quantity, which is always taken in small quantity, whereas solvent is the one which is always taken in large quantity. As compared to solute, solvent is always taken in more quantity or larger in the quantity. Then for an example, if I am taking sugar here as a solute and here I will be taking water as the solvent. So when I am mixing this sugar into the water, it will give me a solution. Okay, now it will give me a solution. So here such type of mixtures are known as solutions. What they are? Solutions. When I'm just talk about the properties of solutions, basically solutions are homogeneous mixtures. What it is? Homogeneous mixture. Why I am saying homogeneous mixture? I am saying homogeneous mixture because here the constituent particles are completely intermixed into each other and there is no separation boundary in between them, or they cannot be separated from each other. So that's why it is a homogeneous mixture. What type of mixture it is? Homogeneous mixture. तो इसे होमोजीनियस मैं इसलिए कह रहा था क्योंकि यहाँ पर कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स जो हैं सोल्यूट और सॉल्वेंट के, दे कैन नॉट बी सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम ईच अदर, दे आर कंप्लीटली इंटरमिक्स्ड इनटू ईच अदर. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर. देन second, if it is a homogeneous mixture, it means when I am observing the solution, I cannot see the particles inside the solvent because particles are too small to be seen with naked eyes. Okay, now to be seen with naked eyes. So the here particles are very much small that we cannot even see them with our naked eyes. They are very much small in size. तो इतने छोटे साइज में है particles कि हम उन्हें देख ही नहीं सकते हमारे normal eyes से. So that's why we cannot see the particles which are mixed into the solvent. Other than that, यहाँ पर basically I mean to say that the size of the particles is even less than 1 nanometer. It is less than 1 nanometer, that means which is equals to 10 to the power of minus 3 meters, that is in terms of diameter. The diameter is even less than 1 nanometer, 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. So that's why they are very much small that even we cannot notice them or see them with our naked eyes. Now, if the constituent, okay, now that means I am saying that if the constituents of solution, okay, now I am taking constituents of solution, that means the particles of solution, they cannot be separated from each other. They cannot be separated from each other. So if we're just talking about the constituent particles, we cannot separate these constituent particles from each other. तो जनरल एक फिल्ट्रेशन की बात करूं, जैसे हम घर में होते हैं ना, चाय छानते हैं हम यहाँ पर. So the tea can be separated from the tea. Tea leaves can be separated from the tea, but we cannot separate the sugar from the, okay, no, tea. It means the constituent particles in a solution cannot be generally separated just by simple filtration technique or simple filtration method. एक simple filtration technique से मैं मेरे particles को separate नहीं कर सकता. I cannot separate that one. Okay, that is another property of solution. Then next, if a solution is kept undisturbed, if I am leaving my solution undisturbed, okay, now if it is left undisturbed, if the solution is left undisturbed, the particles are not going to settle down at the bottom of the solution. So here I cannot say that, like जैसे मैंने soil और water में देखा था कि अगर मैं उसे undisturbed छोड़ता हूँ, then what is happening, the particles are getting settled down at the bottom of the solution. But here in this, the particles are not going to settle down at the bottom of the solution. वो settle नहीं होंगे bottom of the solution में, ठीक है ना. So if it is left also undisturbed, the solution remains as it is, as a homogeneous mixture. There is no separation of particles, there is no separation of boundary in the particles. Then okay, now it means because of very small size of the particles, I can say that that doesn't have the capability to scatter the path of light. Sometimes we can see, if any light is passed through the medium, we can see the path of the light. Okay, now like for an example, in a dark room, एक डार्क रूम के अंदर विंडो से लाइट आती है तो हम उसके पाथ को देख सकते हैं विद डस्ट पार्टिकल्स इन दैट वन. सिमिलरली थ्रू द सॉल्यूशन अगर हम लाइट को पास करेंगे तो वी कैन नॉट सी द पाथ ऑफ द लाइट बिकॉज पार्टिकल्स इतने छोटे हैं कि उनमें कैपेबिलिटी नहीं है कि वो लाइट के पाथ को स्कैटर करें सो दैट दे कैन स्कैटर द पाथ ऑफ लाइट. सो इन द सेंस हियर मीन्स इट इज नॉट शोइंग Tyndall effect. What it is known as Tyndall effect. Okay, now so this ability of the medium to scatter the path of light is known as Tyndall effect. Again I am saying ये जो ability होती है मीडियम की कि वो लाइट के पाथ को स्कैटर कर सकता है उसे Tyndall effect कहा जाता है. But solution particles cannot show Tyndall effect because the particles are too small, इतने छोटे हैं that they cannot scatter the path of light. So that's why they cannot show Tyndall effect. We have many examples. As I said you, sugar solution is one of the example of a solution. Another one is aerated drinks. aerated drinks, what is happening in that one? Carbon dioxide is mixed into water. Carbon dioxide को water में mix किया जाता है और उन drinks को हम कहते हैं aerated drinks. Okay ना? Third is air. जो हमारे पास air है, that is also one of the solution. सारे different type के gases के जो particles हैं, they all are mixed into each other. We cannot separate them general by filtration. So it is one type of solution. The air which is present around us, which is surrounding us, is also one type of a solution. Then alcohol in water, if we dissolve alcohol in water, it is also one type of a solution. Then tincture iodine, what I am saying, tincture iodine is one type of solution. What is happening in this one? Iodine is mixed in alcohol. Iodine is mixed in alcohol. Okay now, and it is used as an antiseptic. कई बार injuries के time पर एक solution लगाया जाता है, blue colored solution, tincture iodine. That is a mixture of iodine plus alcohol. Okay, iodine plus alcohol. It is known as tincture iodine. It is also one type of solution. It is also one type of a solution. Okay. That is all about the solution and its properties, and that's all about in today's video session. Goodbye students, enjoy your day, have a good and wonderful day.